is up, guys? This is a video, this is actually the first video that I was going to make for YouTube, and I just never finished it. It was kind of, as I was figuring out how to do this, I was taking videos, and I just it never really came into fruition. So now that I've been using the boat a lot, I've been wanting to actually put this video together. So that's what this is. Originally, when I found this boat, it was a neighbor of my parents just had this boat in their yard sitting on the ground. I think I bought it for like $300 and didn't know whether it had leaks or anything like that. So this video is kind of as I went along, how I put it together and how it came to what it is today. And I've been really happy with this boat. I've gotten out a lot, especially this last summer, and fished a lot. It's definitely has been worth the investment that I've put into it. And I recently bought another boat that's a little bit wider. So I'll be fixing that boat up the same way I did this. I'm going to be putting the decks in there and probably even a little bit more complicated in terms of having some more compartments and stuff like that than I did in this one. But again, overall, just really happy with how this turned out. So I wanted to put this video out so you could all see how you can do this. If you have a small aluminum boat, you can turn it into a pretty effective fishing machine, especially for bass fishing. It's really nice having the casting deck up front and stuff like that. So hope you enjoy this video. So let's get to it. So this is like third or fourth time had this boat put together, and then realized there's something else to do. So now I got it back in the shop for a little sealant on the back here because it's got a little leak. This thing's kind of tired old boat, but it's gonna be nice. Needs some new wood for sure, but it's gonna be good when it's done. So I got the glue bit and our developer here, catalyst, whatever you call it. Mix it up, put it on, put in all the little crevices here that may be source of the leak, all these rivets. Put that all in there and it should get in there and fill up any little areas that may be leaking. And then get some paint back on there and hopefully be done. So I got this mixed up. As you can see, some really legit utensils we're using here, some instruments, precise instruments we use to mix, but 5 parts of the glue bit to 1 part of the catalyst, just like the directions say. So the stuff smells wonderful. Just keeping the shop doors closed because it's kind of a nasty day out there, but had to open that up because these vapors are pretty intense. But gonna go ahead and apply this now and get that on all those little crevices, and hopefully we're good to go. I got it all in the crevice here where the leak is. Now to let it cure. We'll see if we can get this thing put back together. As you can see, nice wintry January day out there. Just had to chase Mr. Squirrel out of my shop. Apparently he thought it would be nicer in here. Kind of forgot I was making a video here, but I got the sealant on the back and I went ahead and sealed these seams. Got kind of messy, as you can see, but got some paint over it and went ahead and replaced the wood in here with some marine plywood. Glad that you guys weren't here to hear the language I was using during this little thing. It transfers all the holes, but I don't know. I'm a welder, and anytime that I deal with hardware, I tend to have issues. So anyway, I'm glad I got through that. And now I'm gonna put the, I gotta finish this up still, but now I'm putting the sonar on, the fish finder, which requires me to put some holes in my boat, which is a little bit, goes against my my intuition a little bit. But we're gonna do it, so hopefully we'll get this thing buttoned up today, but we'll see. It's been weeks in the making. Okay, I got the transducer on there. I had to put a little spacer, a little aluminum spacer in there so that it could clear this lip, extend down. And then I gotta seal that with some marine sealant so there don't get any leaks in there. And then I gotta put another hole in for the cord to feed through. I want that cord to run right along the bottom of the transom here so that it's nice and clean. And then I'll mount the actual fish finder up there on that side so I can read it easily when I'm out on the boat. So boat's finally coming together. Got all sealed up. New gas tank, got the motor all tuned up, running good finally. The fish finder installed and pretty much ready to go. But now I decided that I would like to put some seats in and a casting deck up front. So that's what I'm doing now. So I made a template out of cardboard. This is the front. So I'm about to take a test fit. Might have to shave it down a little bit. And then that template over there is for the back area. Because the way that this bench is, it's way too close to the handle here. So I'm going to have a deck right here with a seat, make it easy to steer from. So that's the plan so far. So I've got my indoor-outdoor carpet and my supports now. I've just got to finish this up over here, which I've got this one cut to the size that I want. This is going to be the deck for one of the seats. This one needs to come a little bit more down. It's up a little bit higher, so I'm going to shave a little bit more off of this one. Get it to where I want it to sit in terms of height-wise, and then I can put the supports on the bottom. All right, so I want to take about 3/4 of an inch off of both sides. So I'm just going to set whatever I want on this square. And then I can set my marker there and sort of trace along the side and make it easy to make a line to cut. So just set this against the edge, put my marker there. the same thing on the other side. And then that's going to give me my line to cut. So now I'm just going to take my jigsaw, cut along this line. Let me go check it and see how it fits. So that's about the height that I want so that it matches up with the height in back here. So that should be about good to where both of the seats will be about the same height when it's in the water. At least that's what I'm thinking, but I guess we'll see how that works out. All right, so now I'm ready to put some supports on the bottom and get it ready for paint. Now the same thing for the casting deck. All right, so we got all the pieces painted and ready for carpet. And Bella here really wanted to be in the video, so there she is. Hi, Bella. So anyway, we're going to now cut the carpet and staple it on the 2 floor pieces. The other piece is over there drying right now for the casting deck. Okay. Now we're ready for seats. Pretty good. Well, I, for one, am super excited. Finally got both the seats in. Got this portion of it completely done. I still got to finish the carpet on the casting deck so I can switch in and out depending on whether I want the seat up front there or casting deck. But again, I'm super excited. It's been so long in the making. So I'm super excited to take it out and try it out because I've been working on this, and really the spring bite has been just passing me by because I've been working on this and working in general. But you know how that is. Struggle's real, right? Anyway, so I'm going to go out on Friday with my boy and try this out, see if there's any issues with the design here. But again, I'm just super stoked to go try this out and see what we got. Case, are you excited? You want to go on the boat? You want to wear your life jacket and go on the boat? Huh? She loves her life jacket. She really does. Not love it, but she's gonna like the boat life for sure. Huh. Here we go. Maiden voyage. Think we're all set. You guys ready?
Uh-huh. I am too. I am too.
So in terms of fishing, the maiden voyage was a failure, but in terms of everything else, I'd say it was a success. What do you think, Grace? Yeah? It's a success. No major malfunctions, everything's working pretty good, so pretty happy, and hopefully we can actually catch some fish out of it someday. London's starting to think that I don't know how to catch fish. I'm starting to wonder myself. Catch you later. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it gave you some ideas of what you can do on your own boats. So here we are months later, and you know, I've used this boat quite a bit in the last few months, and caught a lot of fish out of it and just had a lot of fun. And so here we are with the final project. It's kind of drying out from a day out on the water, but just really been a lot of fun, and been a great little boat. So if you like the video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel. I will be doing a new video as I get my next boat ready and start fixing it up, so you can kind of see the metamorphosis of that boat. And it'll just be a little bit bigger than this one, and just be a little bit more capable on the water. So hopefully you enjoyed that as well, and look out for that in the future. Again, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps to keep the channel going. All right, thanks. Bye.